Elon Musk, a name that conjures images of space rockets, electric cars, underground tunnels, and controversial tweets. But here's what most people don't realize. A huge part of Elon Musk's empire is built on government contracts. That's right. Behind the headlines and the hype is a cold, hard fact. Elon Musk is one of the most successful government contractors in modern history. And if you're looking to understand how federal money flows into innovation, disruption, and even billionaire wealth, this story will blow your mind. Let's start with SpaceX. Everyone knows it's launching rockets into orbit and working on colonizing Mars. But how is it funded? Government contracts. Billions of dollars worth. Since its founding, SpaceX has secured massive deals from NASA, the Department of Defense, and the United States Space Force. We're talking about launches, satellite deployments, and even national security space missions. In 2008, when SpaceX was on the brink of collapse after a series of failed launches, it was a $1.6 billion NASA contract for cargo resupply to the International Space Station that saved the company. That deal wasn't just a lifeline, it was the beginning of a new era in public-private space exploration. But the story doesn't stop there. SpaceX has gone on to secure over $10 billion in government funding through various contracts. And these aren't just handouts. SpaceX had to compete, prove its technology, and deliver value. Still, without the federal government as its customer, it's doubtful SpaceX would exist in its current form. Next, let's talk about Tesla. While Tesla is primarily seen as a private consumer-facing company, it too has benefited from government support. Early on, Tesla received a $465 million loan from the U.S. Department of Energy to help build its electric vehicles and battery infrastructure. That loan was repaid ahead of schedule with interest, but it gave Tesla the runway it needed to scale production. Tesla has also taken advantage of billions in state and federal tax incentives, subsidies, and rebates. These include incentives for electric vehicle buyers, grants for battery research, and support for renewable energy infrastructure. In fact, Tesla's growth was in many ways accelerated by government policies pushing for green technology and reduced carbon emissions. And then there's the Boring Company. While still a newer venture, it's already dipping its toes into public infrastructure projects, such as transportation tunnels in Las Vegas. These projects are directly tied to government contracts with cities and municipalities eager to ease traffic and improve transit with futuristic solutions. Neuralink and Starlink, also connected to government interests. Starlink, SpaceX's satellite internet service, has received funding from the Federal Communications Commission to expand rural broadband. It's already been used in places like Ukraine to support communications during conflict, with U.S. government support. So why does this matter? Because it shows how someone with vision, technical ability, and business acumen can build an empire by aligning with government goals. National defense, clean energy, public infrastructure, internet access. The government needs solutions, and when entrepreneurs like Elon Musk step up, the results can be world-changing. But here's what most people miss. Government contracting isn't just for billionaires. There are thousands of contracts out there for small businesses, from software development to janitorial services, catering, translation, cybersecurity, and beyond. If the government needs it, someone has to provide it. Musk played the game at the highest level, but the rules are the same for everyone. Understand the procurement process, register your business, build something valuable, and bid on opportunities. Musk didn't just build companies. He positioned them as indispensable to government missions. He learned how to speak the government's language, how to navigate regulations, and how to deliver results at scale. It's not just entrepreneurship, it's strategic alignment. And that's the takeaway for you. Whether you're a startup founder, a service provider, or someone with a big idea, look to Musk's playbook. See how he used government contracts not as a crutch, but as a catalyst. Because the next wave of innovation, from AI to biotech to clean energy, will be fueled by government partnerships. And you don't have to be Elon Musk to be part of it. You just have to be ready, registered, and relentless. So the next time someone tells you government contracts are boring paperwork for military suppliers, remind them of this. They helped fund reusable rockets, mass-market electric cars, and satellites that beam internet across the globe. They helped build Elon Musk's fortune, and they just might help build yours too.